back to the Allerton Stadium, home of the Sheffield Tigers, for the grand final of this Garry Stead Benefit Speedway Grand Prix, and it's been a fantastic night's entertainment, Chris Moorcroft, and we have to say that thank you to everybody from the sponsors and all the riders and everybody who's helped to get this meeting on, and it's been a great credit to Garry Stead.
Yeah, this meeting organised pretty quickly, to be fair, and everybody has rallied round to put on an absolute fantastic spectacle of speedway. That semi-final that Lee Complin just won, that second semi-final, what a race. So ahead of this final, this is going to be absolutely sensational. Lee Complin there just putting the cutout around his wrist ahead of this one. Jason Lyons just coming up to the tapes for this. This is going to be absolutely sensational, Luke, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and big thanks to all the sponsors who've kindly donated so much of their time and finances towards getting this meeting on and helping Garry's benefit fund. It will be much appreciated, and I'm sure Garry will thank as many people individually, because he's a social kind of chap, so we'll see a lot of him about over the years, and probably some kind of role for Garry in British Speedway in the future, no doubt.
Certainly hope so. Garry, a lovely guy, and Lee Complin, that man in red, going to be wanting to win this meeting for his mentor, Garry Stead.
Yeah, absolutely. Just goes to show Lee coming back into British Speedway as a result of Garry's support, and he'll want to give something back. So Lee Complin goes from gate number 1 in the grand final of this Garry Stead Benefit Grand Prix. He goes off gate number 1. Gate number 2 in blue is Lee Complin. Gate number 3 in green is Jason Lyons, and off the outside in yellow, Freddie Lindgren goes from gate number 4.
This is going to be a cracker, Luke. Away goes our start marshal, Lou Charlesworth. The riders put under starters' orders for the grand final.
The green lights come on and the tapes rise, and it's a fantastic start from Lee Complin in red off gate number 1, but coming around the outside in yellow, Freddie Lindgren gets in the dirt, and a fantastic pass from Freddie Lindgren. He's got himself into first place, and as you say, Chris, this is not going to be enough for Lee Complin. He's going to be desperate to get past Lindgren, but a great start from Lindgren coming off that second bend there.
Yeah, Lindgren out in front, but the action's really at the back now. Is Jason Lyons and Lee Complin really having a wheel-to-wheel battle down the back straight. Lee Complin in second place as he goes out wide into the dirt line to wind this machinery up now.
Yeah, absolutely. Lee Complin really chasing the dirt, but Freddie Lindgren looking pretty comfortable out front as he gets himself into the back straight there, and Lee Complin just trying to dive around the outside of Freddie Lindgren now, but Lee Complin there just getting a real runner on Freddie Lindgren now, but not enough room. Lindgren shuts the door, and it's going to be ever so tight.
Lee Complin around the outside, he picks it up, he's squeezing between the fence and round the outside. Lee Complin goes off Freddie Lindgren. What a fantastic move. Can he make this stick, Luke?
Is he still on the back? I shut my eyes there. Lee Complin doing just enough to take the win. A fantastic performance from Lee Complin. I don't know how he managed to get between Freddie Lindgren and the fence, and Lee Complin punches the air. A superb performance, and what a fairy tale ending, Chris Moorcroft. Lee Complin doing the business and taking the win in Garry Stead's benefit meeting for the man who really brought him back into British Speedway in 2007. Just an amazing end to a fantastic night's racing.
I've not been calling him the comeback king for no reason tonight at all. 5 years out of British Speedway, started this season late, and he's won a meeting in that sort of style. Full credit to Lee Complin. What an absolutely sensational ride from him, and you just can't even find the words to express how behind him we are, and how much there is not a better winner than Lee Complin tonight. He really wanted that, and you could see the passion on his motorbike tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Lee Complin just coming along behind Lee Complin, then you could see that pat on the back that Andre gave to Lee Complin. Lee going to go back into the pits there. Thumbs up from Garry Stead, and he's got a big beaming smile on his face. You can see that Steady actually still panting there. He was practically riding the bike round with Lee Complin there. You could see the look on Steady's face. He was probably thinking, oh, steady on, son.
Oozing with class, Lee Complin is absolutely over the moon. You can see him,
he's crossing himself. You could tell he said a prayer as he was coming off that second bend.
Oh, I bet he had his eyes shut at that point. I mean, what a phenomenal ride.